Well, hello, and welcome back to That's Not Right Thursday. I left off letting you know about a very important part of what God said about the things that happened that were not right. But I don't want to be remiss and not let you know a little bit further the examples of what's not right, since that's not right Thursday. So, I will be reading a couple of different points in chapter 2 of 1 Samuel. So, here it talks about Eli, who's Eli's sons, particularly who Eli is the priest in the temple, and his sons served there with him. Eli's sons were scoundrels. They had no regard for the Lord. Now, it was the practice of the priests that whenever any of the people offered a sacrifice, the priest's servant would come with a three-pronged fork in his hand while the meat was being boiled, and would plunge the fork into the pan or kettle or cauldron or pot. It could be any of those. Whatever the fork brought up, the priest would take for himself. This is how they treated all the Israelites who came to Shiloh. But even before the fat was burned, the priest's servant, and we know who that was, right? Was one of Eli's sons. His sons were all serving there. Would come and say to the person who was sacrificing, "Give the priest some meat to roast. He won't accept boiled meat from you, but only raw." Sounds like he wanted to do some barbecuing to me. Grilling, making it just the way he'd like to eat it. If the person said to him, "Let the fat be burned first," the way it's supposed to be boiled, "and then take whatever you want," the servant would answer, "No, hand it over now. If you don't, I'll take it by force." So this sin of the young men was very great in the Lord's sight, for they were treating the Lord's offering with contempt. Okay? That's one thing. Now, we could go down a little further, and it just keeps going. It says, "Now, Eli, who was very old, heard about everything his sons were doing to all Israel, and how they slept with the women who served at the entrance to the tent of meeting." Yeah, serving in the church. So he said to them, "Why do you do such things? I hear from all the people about these wicked deeds of yours." Like, you're making me look bad because I'm hearing from other people. Okay. "No, my sons. The report I hear spreading among the Lord's people is not good. Not good for me." Basically. No, I'm kidding. But it's not good either. If one person sins against another, God may mediate for the offender. But if anyone sins against the Lord, who will intercede for him? You got a good point there. Or for them. His sons, however, did not listen to their father's rebuke, for it was the Lord's will to put them to death. Okay, that's a whole nother story. But let me tell you, we'll get there. And second, I want you to notice something. Sons didn't listen to his rebuke. No. Not at this point, because listen to what God says to Eli a little further into the chapter.